Well, here on the Rural Radio Network, I'm Joe Gangwish in Denver. It's the cattle industry's summer business meeting that's taking place this week. And with us, Craig Uden, of course, from South Central Nebraska. He's president-elect for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. And Craig, good to see you again out here. And let's talk about the positives. A lot of positives heading into this summer business meeting. Let's go through some of those.
Well, you know, everybody came here and ready to work. Everybody's been very engaged. There's a lot of issues that we want to deal with, and this has become where the business gets done in the summer meeting. So everybody comes here very focused. I started out with a global roundtable, and I had 2 days of that, and very positive. It's interactions with all these NGOs, these other agencies. And basically what we're doing there is the beef producers are looking at their production systems and how that fits in, how that's acceptable with the consumer out there. So a lot of things have really come on since we did the life cycle analysis back in 2012-13, and now it's moved on to the U.S. Roundtable Sustainable Beef, and very involved. A lot of producers, there's a huge amount of producers, but also many different companies, many different people that play a role in beef production and where we're at in beef production in the United States.
Got the ball rolling right away. You know, you really hit the ground running here on Wednesday. Kind of a roundtable discussion. What were some of the hotter topics that you touched on?
Well, I think in the roundtable, it was bringing in our production methods that we saw, even in the West, versus how many different production methods are in the United States. Because some cattle never see grass and some never see a feed bug. So the main thing is how that beef product gets to the table, and it's a high quality, safe product. And everybody needs to know that, and everybody needs to know the role that they play in that, getting that product to the table. So we've had a lot of other things that we've kicked off at this convention or this summer meeting. One thing would be the Key Technologies Working Group. They'll be meeting tomorrow. That's the first time. That makes us a little more nimble of what's out there and what could be coming down the pike. You know, we did the long-range plan. A lot of things about technologies and how they'd be accepted, and some of the defenses of what we already use today in production and how that's accepted as well. So that'll be kicking off. The Research Council that was just put together started a meeting yesterday and had a very good meeting for a first meeting, and these are things that make this association very nimble and more reactive, so we can address the issue a lot quicker.
Great to hear about the positives going on, and a lot of discussion about your visits with CME on market volatility. What's been the discussion so far, and what do you hope to accomplish here in Denver?
Well, there's going to be a forum this afternoon, and basically we want all the people in the same room. We want the CME with the producers out there, and we want them to hear our concerns. You know, they hear different concerns from different areas of the region. It needs to be in a forum so everybody can hear the issues, and we can start addressing that. We're going to continue to keep working with CME to fix these things. We have not slowed down. There's just lots of things that we have to do to move forward, and they will hear from the producers today, so we'll continue to keep moving forward on that.
You being a producer yourself, and will tell us some of the concerns that producers have and what they'll be conveying.
Well, I think the volatility is number one thing. You know, the market, a lot of people don't like where the market is today, including myself, but we're producing a lot of beef out there, and it's how the day interacts on a daily basis. We have to figure out if something has changed with this market and what they can do about it, and what maybe we as producers need to be looking at in the future as well. So we're going to continue to keep that dialogue going. The one positive out there for beef production today is our quality and our safety of our product has really created a lot of demand for beef. So we're seeing a lot of product leave the retail and the food service. So we're buying our way back in on demand, and we've got a lot of folks out there enjoying the product, and we really are producing a lot of beef, but a lot of high quality beef, and it is moving. Now we've also seen exports start to grow here as we get into the summertime. So there are some positives, there's some headwinds down the way.
And that's where TPP fits in the equation, doesn't it?
TPP. Right now, we hear a lot of rhetoric with both campaigns that say we don't value trade. It is critical for the producers out there to engage with their congressmen and senators and say, do not let this fall through. We have to have this, because if we're going to maintain the price and grow the business and maintain these prices, we have to have access. Australia right now is got a 11% advantage over us on tariffs to our largest trader, and that's Japan. And that's been hurting. I mean, that's cost us hundreds of millions of dollars, and is going to continue to do that if we don't address this situation. And if we sit around and don't do anything as U.S., we're going to see a lot of our competing countries that are going to go cut bilateral agreements with some of our key trading, and they're going to take some more market share away. So we have to have that access in order to move this product, because that's how we grow our business, because there's only so many U.S. people. 96% of the world population lives outside our borders with increasing dollars to spend, and they want to eat our product. But we have to have access and fair level trading to get there.
Craig Uden from Elwood, Nebraska. Of course, he is president-elect for the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. We're at the summer meeting for the cattle industry taking place in Denver this week. I'm Joe Gangwish.